Merci, Monsieur le Président. Ma question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The question is for the Minister responsible for Francophone affairs. Mr. Speaker, our government takes concrete measures for Franco-Ontarians. Our government proposes 3 new strategic orientations to be implemented for Ontarians. It is to recognize the ongoing contribution of Franco-Ontarians and Francophone people for the last 400 years. Would the Minister be able to inform about the work that our government is doing for the Francophone community of Ontario? Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank my colleague for her question. Our government proposes modification to Law Act 57 to create the position of Commissioner of French Language Services, depending on the Ombudsman. The goal is to improve French language services in the province. I am the Minister responsible for Francophone affairs. I'm here to advocate for Franco-Ontarians as well as Francophone services. I had the chance to talk to Mélanie Joly, my federal counterpart. I told her I was disappointed by the federal financing for Ontarian. Ontario only receives $2.68 per Francophone in the latest agreement. New Brunswick receives almost $7 per inhabitant. And as for Manitoba, question supplémentaire.
Je remercie la ministre pour sa réponse.
I thank the Minister for her response.
Government is doing for Francophones with residents in my riding as well as across Ontario. I know that our government inherited a devastating $15 billion deficit and a $346 billion debt from the previous Liberal administration, and that Ontarians are rightly concerned about the financial health of our province. While our government has done great work in finding $3.2 billion in efficiencies so far, we know that we still have enormous work to do on the fiscal mess that we inherited from the previous government. Can the Minister for Francophone Affairs explain to this House the measures she is taking to help Francophones in Ontario?
Minister.
Mr. Speaker, many Francophones in our province have had concerns, and that's why I'm happy to share with this House that our government has proposed amendments to Bill 57 to create the position of French Language Services Commissioner under the auspices of the Office of the Ombudsman to maintain the independence in conducting investigations and make recommendations and encourage compliance with the French Language Services Act. As the member has pointed out, though, our government inherited a $15 billion deficit and $347 billion in debt from the previous Liberal government. But that's not the only government that has shortchanged Franco-Ontarians, Mr. President. We have heard a lot of talk from the federal Liberals regarding Franco-Ontarians. The truth is they refuse to do their part to fund Franco-Ontarians. The federal government provides the province of Ontario with only $2.78 per Francophone to support Francophone programming, whereas in New Brunswick, they support Francophones $7.31 per Francophone, and Manitoba $35.71 per Francophone. The federal government has invested only $7 million in French language services in Ontario, while our province has...
Thank you.